welcome back to Loopy Mabel Vintage Style Crochet. My name's Jane, and in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to avoid a wonky granny square. So if you stay tuned, I'll show you how to avoid this. So the yarn I'm using today for this tutorial is Stylecraft Special Double Knit. It's a good all-round yarn, and you get 100 grams in each ball. So if you're going to do anything like a granny square, it's really economical because it goes a really long way. The colours I've used are cream, buttermilk, camel, claret, meadow and duck egg. I'm also using a 4mm hook, and you just need some scissors too. For weaving in our ends at the end, because you do have lots of ends when you do granny squares or anything like the granny stitch, some darning needles. These are my favourites, and I shall put them in the link below for your information. So the purpose of this tutorial, as I said in the introduction, was to avoid a wonky granny square. Now, even though there's nothing wrong with what we've done, because we're going round every row, round and round and round, and you're basically going in the same direction, it does tend to make your work look skew with, if you can see. So if you were doing a cushion cover, it wouldn't look very good, or even a blanket, because eventually it's just, you can see straight away. But I want to show you how you can avoid this by a simple method. So using the exact same colours, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rounds, and this is the exact same colours as is in this one, but I have changed the way we do it. So I'm just going to explain it to you now. So if I'm just going to use my hook and pick up the next colour in this round, which will be the cream. And what we're going to do, move them out the way, and what we're going to do is to avoid this skew with wonky granny, and we're going to do what I'm going to show you now. So my last row, you can see the stitches. So what we're going to do when we change colour, every time we change colour on every round, we're just going to flip our work and join our yarn. Doesn't really matter where you join your yarn. So join our yarn. This is how I like to join my yarn, just with a simple knot there. And we're just going to do our usual 3 chains, and then followed by our 2 treble. And I'm just going to do a few stitches. And we would work all the way around, and then obviously we would sew in our ends. And because we're turning our work every row, you're going against the previous row, so it can't go wonky because you're going against it, so it sort of straightens it back out. Now obviously turning your work every row, you're going to have one row is going to show obviously maybe the underside of the stitch as opposed to the top side of the stitch. You can see there is a slight difference between the back and the front, but it's not really noticeable, to be honest. That's happened, and if you're doing it every other row, it doesn't look odd. So this is row 9 I'm starting on, and there's not even a part of it's going out of shape. So when I finish the cream, I will then go on to the meadow, and I will turn my work over again and add in the meadow, and then again when I come to the duck egg, turn it over, and so on and so forth, and keep on going until your work is complete, whether it's a cushion cover or you can make it into a throw or even a blanket to go over your bed. That's how you avoid the wonky granny square. So I would recommend this method of turning your work every row if you're going to do anything bigger, say, than 5 rows. It's when you start to go bigger, that's when you start to get the work to look like it's going wonky or a little bit skew with. But if you're just doing a small granny square, you don't need to do that. If you're not bothered about having a wonky skew with work, just carry on as usual and don't turn your work. But if you're anything like me, and that would absolutely drive me mad, and I certainly couldn't have it as a cushion cover because it just wouldn't look right, all you need to do, like I've explained there, is just every round you change. You can work in one colour, but every round just flip your work over. So you either change your colour or you don't change your colour, it doesn't really matter. But every round you come to the end of that round, then just flip your work over, change your colour or just continue with the same colour, and that will prevent this. And it looks far nicer and straight. And that's how you avoid getting your work looking skew with. So I hope this tutorial's helped you and you no longer will have the wonky granny square problem, because from now on you will have a beautiful shaped granny, whatever it is you're doing, cushion covers or blankets, it will never be out of shape. All you need to do is remember to turn your work. I hope you liked this tutorial. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Share with all your friends, anybody else that may be interested in my crochet channel. You can also follow me on all the social media. My links for them will be in the box below. If there's anything I can help you with or you've got any comments, please leave a message and I will get back to you. But until the meantime, please take care and happy crochet!